What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the new spin era. It's your boy Chris, and today we're taking a look at this guy right here. The Asylum Mini 3.0 R188 from Full Throttle Originals in copper, like everything I get. You can pick this up for comes machine finished with spiral buttons. You can also get it media blasted, I believe, with what they call blank buttons. It's the same buttons without the spirals. Let's go over the specs real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit how I feel about it, just so those people that don't really care about my opinion can get the gist and the good part and bounce. Yeah, my opinion's not the good part. So let's throw this on the scale, shall we? All right. Comes in at 97.4 grams. Like always, disclaimer, my scale might be a point or two off. I'm not gonna pull out the ruler. I have all the measurements written down, so I'm just gonna go over them right now. So length is 49 millimeters. At its widest is 27 millimeters. At its most narrow point, it's 13 millimeters. It's 11 millimeters thick and 15 millimeters from cap to cap. We'll take the bearing, or not the bearing, the buttons off and have a look at the bearing underneath. Cap 1, cap 2. Actually, I don't know why I threw those down. As you can see, it's not dedicated male and female. There is a grub screw, so that might be something that bothers you. I know some people don't love it. As long as it works, I don't really care. So as you can see, it is a press fit, but the bearing itself is a little recessed in there. I believe you can get a little jig or whatever to put with your bearing removal tool to make it flush, so it's not a problem centering the bearing. I've actually removed the bearing out of my sanitarium full size, which is basically the same setup, and I didn't really have a problem recentering the bearing, so it's not a huge issue. As you can see, it has the holes. What are the name for those? I don't know. But it helps throw the weight more outward, reducing the inward mass, I guess, or whatever. I'm trying to sound technical. Anyway, it has a HC3 bearing installed in there, and yeah, nice bearing. It works with this spinner. I did not like it in the sanitarium, I'll say that though. I don't know why. I just wasn't feeling it in that spinner. So let's get the caps back on and then we'll do my thing. Male underneath. Well, not really, but you know. Oh, female underneath, male on top. Yeah, that's how we do it. Screw, screw, screw. And satisfaction. All right, so we'll talk about the F's on this. Finish, feel, and fidgeability. Finish is absolutely top notch. Did I scuff it? No. What'd I do? I don't know what that is. Might just be patina. Anyway, is absolutely top notch. Honestly, the design isn't too extravagant. It's fairly simple, but it's done so well. The chamfering, no hot spots at all. The chamfers are actually even chamfered. I don't know if you can pick that up. So it's very comfortable in hand. Probably one of the most comfortable chamfered spinners I've ever dealt with. I like it a lot. Feel, like I said, I kind of just covered it. The chamfers are chamfered, so it's very nice. Cannot complain. I was actually pleasantly surprised because most people know, if you watch my channel, I don't really like machine finishes. They're not my favorite. but the other option was blasted, and if you watch my channel, you also know I don't really like blasted finishes, so if I had to choose, you know which one it is. But like I said, this is done so well. It doesn't really have that texture to it that I don't like with machine finishes. It's just nice. I really like it. Fidgetability, very good. There's not very many dead spots on this spinner. As I say that, I hit the one dead spot that it has, and it's right there. So you get down there, you can spin it, and you get just a bit higher, no problem. But if you get right there, you get that dead spot. Anywhere else, it's good times. And like I said, I keep saying that, and then I go and hit it. You're not going to hit it that often. But yeah, very nice. Very, very vegetable. I don't think I really have much else to cover. I kind of flew through that review. Reviews have been getting shorter. I've been trying to do less small talk as I small talk. But yeah, I'm trying to just give my quick opinion, give you the information that you need, specs pretty much, and get out of the way, because everything else is pretty much opinion. I've watched reviews where people said the edges aren't sharp and I found them sharp, and I've watched reviews where they said they are sharp and I found they weren't. So it's all opinion, and I like those reviewers too, so I'm not saying that they're wrong. It's all opinion. Before I forget, I want to do size comparison. I meant to do that earlier, actually. I skipped over it in my notes that I have there. Stealing from average Singaporean, always going to put it up against the stubby. I'm going to try to anyway. I think that's good, not just because average Singaporean is awesome. I think everybody that does reviews should try and use the stubby. So across all videos, you have that same comparison point. I don't know, just something I've been thinking about. And then you can just throw in whatever you want, I guess. Jaunt Mini Light, one of the most underrated spinners there is. This thing is awesome. Had the torque bar, not underrated. It deserves all the hype it gets. Very good. But yeah, you can see there. I guess if you want to see the comparison between a full-size sanitarium and an Asylum. I know it's not a full-size Asylum, but it will give you somewhat of an idea, I guess. There you go. The sanitarium is huge. I was going to combine the two reviews, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. So hopefully a review on that to come soon. But that's pretty much it. You already know the deal. Until next time, live long and spin on. Peace.